That's hot. Hello, everyone. How are you doing this morning? Thank you so much for being here. It's an absolute pleasure to see so many wonderful people out so early in the morning on a Sunday. So thank you for being here. How about it for our wonderful soloists? First, we started with Thomas Tran on the tenor saxophone, Preston Fox on the guitar, Joel Reaves on the trumpet, Professor Reaves, Alex Hoberty on the bass, Alex Hoberty, Max Nguyen on the baritone saxophone. Welcome to my senior recital entitled The Moment. The Moment means that these are all pieces and musical moments from my journey that stand out to me. They can either be single tunes or memories or ensembles, and it kind of all culminates into one recital to showcase, how my journey has come along. So, for example, we started with Sophisticated Lady. For the uninitiated, this is today's Greek Easter, Christos Anesti. Thank you to my parents in the front. And that one was for my papu, which is Greek for grandfather. And that tune I played in high school in the bari, and he would play that recording nonstop. And so that was for him, because I'm going to be thinking about him a lot today. So that flute solo was because it has been my biggest pursuit, aka struggle, recently here at MSU. So shout out to Max and Thomas for holding it down on those flute solos. It's not easy. That second one, Sophisticated Lady, was written by Duke Ellington. That second one was written by me, entitled Winter Star, just kind of about the serenity and quiet and calm of how it can be up here in the cold, far away from North Carolina, and sometimes how loud your thoughts can be when that happens. So we're going to thank Preston for being up here, and we're going to introduce our fantastic vocalist, Adrianne Evans, who's going to sing Never Will I Marry, which is the song from the Nancy Wilson Cannonball Adderley record that made me fall in love with this art form and was the first solo I transcribed. So please give a hand to Adrianne Evans. One, two, A little rusty on this solo, but that's okay. Ben, if you want to go up here and do your things to get the next member of our nonet that is 11 people up here. That is your cue, Angel. Fantastic job. How about it again for Adrianne Evans on the vocals? Oh my gosh, she sounds so great. Kevin Shred and Eisenberg on the piano. That's his real name. Sorry, I'm having too much fun on the microphone for my own good. Okay, so obviously, as you can see, this is not just an octet or a nonet or a dectet. It's whatever an 11-person ensemble is. So this recital is very ambitious, but it would not be possible without this incredible band that I've been so lucky to find and call my friends here at Michigan State. I think that while I'm very serious, I definitely have a capacity to be a little goofy, and I think, yeah, go figure, right? So I feel like this band really has matched my energy through all these rehearsals and been so patient with me through this process. So please, the band. So over the course of this recital, every ensemble at Michigan State University jazz program will be represented other than Nonet 4. Sorry, Procter Cubo. So scheduling logistics have been crazy. So like you've already heard, here is the 11th member of our Nonet, Angel Hernandez, who will be playing congas for us. This is my tribute to my time in Salsa Verde and with Dr. Weber, who's incredible. And this is Joe Henderson's The Kicker. Hope you enjoy. Buckle up. Run for cover. All right. One, two, hey! And with that, it is 10:30 a.m. So we're going to take a quick intermission to let the small group come on stage. Thank you so much for coming, and we will be right back with more music. Oh, also, Angel Hernandez on the congas. Alonzo Umanya on the drums. Aidan Clark on the trombone. Thank you. Hello, thank you, and welcome back. We're on a tight schedule, so sorry that was a little bit of a short intermission. This time I wanted to take the opportunity to talk before this next piece, which is an original of mine entitled Adam's Tree. For those of you not familiar, that is Adam's Field outside of that window, and this was not only one of the first original pieces that I wrote that I actually had pride in, but it was also a dedication to all of the incredible memories I have with the alumni from this incredible program who I hope are watching on the live stream, and all the things they did for me to really make MSU feel like home and a family. The thing that comes to mind most is, funnily enough, like playing spike ball outside by that tree right there whenever it gets warm this time of year, because, oh man, do we need it. So it's been really surreal to make this unusual transition from little bro to a graduating senior, and you know, it's okay, I can be serious and say little bro. But this piece and this ensemble is an homage to the people that helped put me on and really made my voice heard. So with love, playing the role of little bro today is Miles Cole on the trombone. Now he's gonna play a better solo than me. I'm gonna regret saying that, but you know, we move along. So anyway, Adam's Tree. Miles Cole. I'm having fun. Are y'all having fun? Cool. Good. No more fun will be had after this. I'm half serious. I'd like to welcome on the stage Liam Avelluto, and Jauron Perry. This band, give it up. This band that you see before you is incredibly special because we have spent all 4 years together here at MSU. Liam, can you scoot down one, please? Thank you. So this piece is entitled The Voice. As you can see in your programs, it has 4 movements, and this is my dedication to the Governor's School for any of my GovBuds watching back home, and discovering the limitless possibilities of interdisciplinary collaboration, and really fulfilling the journalistic side of how I view art. This piece started as a vent in angsty, self-loathing, whatever you want to call it, and I'd like to shout out my girlfriend Megan for her guidance because she turned it from, yeah, give it up for Megan. She turned this piece into fighting my inner voice to discovering all aspects of how we think of the voice inside our head. So this piece includes a dozen interviewees, and this all would not have been possible with producer Liam Avelluto, aka Lemon, for stitching everything together and making it so incredible. This is the last thing I promise. This piece is entitled The Voice because it was inspired by Dune, which is the first book I've read in a while, so I wanted to pay homage to it somehow. The definition of the voice in Dune is, quote, that with combined training originated by the Bene Gesserit, who are a secret society in the book, which permits an adept to control others merely by selected tone shadings of the voice. My theory too today is that we all possess this voice inside our own heads. It's a jazz movement, so I'm not entirely sure how it works between movements, but of course you are more than welcome to acknowledge when and wherever, and this piece, I hope, will show how the voices that make us unique are the same ones that unite us. Here's The Voice.
Your inner voice is always you're your own biggest critic.
The kind of natural sort of uniqueness that comes with it from it just being your voice.
Using your voice as a form of activism and pushing back.
Speak up for what they believe in and to know that their voice deserves to be heard, no matter what the environment is or space is.
Do I use my voice and try to save it for me or for somebody else?
While some people are more inclined to be negative about themselves with their inner voice.
The association of using your voice as a tool whenever there is wrong happening. Using your voice as a tool whenever things are going well.
You have to understand that you're human and that unfortunately you can't lead a life of perfection.
I guess the voice is just whatever's in my head keeping me. Because you don't really have the strength to tell the voice in your head no.
Like, I might be scared to use my voice, but I'm gonna use it anyways.
I think the power of voice can really help anybody be a musician. The voice can be a little bit more free.
The power of my voice.
There's going to be some sort of voice saying that what you're doing isn't right. I think the most important thing is that voice can't be your own.
It's almost like someone is trying to convince you of something. That's what the voice is, but it's you, but it's also not you.
Or the power of your voice specifically can mean a multitude of different things.
The voice, I think, is a powerful thing.
What do I need today?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Every little thing that I do, so if I change right now I do the more productive thing, and I keep doing that today, tomorrow, and the next day. That in 3 weeks is probably too much, something much bigger.
I am capable of being good.
I'm very secure and confident in my overall worldview, and I believe things very strongly. And a lot of those views just come from my own lived personal experience.
I think many of the things I do are very rooted in how I got to this point.
Something of that sort is not necessarily something that can be construed from logic.
Words have deep meaning and they matter always.
I think the difficult part is choosing to do the right thing when there isn't a choice. The tough part for me is remembering that I do have that choice.
So my unique set of experiences is part of my voice, and is what makes things I say have any sense of value.
Getting to use it in spaces where voices like mine haven't necessarily been historically heard. But I think the power that lies in my voice is the fact that I'm not afraid to call the BS out.
Just the idea that I know it's gonna suck more tomorrow if I don't do it now.
So what my purpose is for me is the state of me, the state of my relationships, the state of my well-being. Whatever I'm doing.
When I hear voice, the speech or
I think it's very powerful because of the person who has it.
take responsibility for what you've done.
Soothe yourself.
Focus on improving.
Sort of forgive myself.
Be true to who you are and stay like authentic.
At least put in as much effort and work as possible.
Nothing's wrong with you, like, not exactly perfect. Because I know that I needed to make those mistakes to do the right thing.
Getting past it and learning from it. And
It's okay to make mistakes because it's part of being a human being. No human being is perfect.
Try not to like think of everything that goes wrong as like the end of the world. It's just life.
And I think sometimes some people, their voice is more positive than others.
Doing the things that bring me peace and bring me joy also aren't necessarily wrong unless they're hurting other people, which are not.
Follow my heart, listen to my gut. If I'm in tune with what I know and feel that I should be doing, the inner thoughts of anxiety are kind of subdued.
Moment of peace.
I just know it's the right thing.
I may not have done something that was constructive, but now I can keep going and do the right thing.
I can come back to whatever I'm working on with like kind of a renewed focus.
once I actually get into the flow, I'm able to execute.
Once you reach a level of understanding of yourself that you're not perfect, you're trying to be perfect, then from there you can
What I need, and that's okay.
If I just like listen to myself and do what I need to do, I feel like life feels so easy.
I don't think there's ever going to be a right thing to do that is objectively and morally correct for everyone.
I think source for good ego and self-motivation. Those are the things I think about.
Helping yourself out. Because I think that I have a lot of good
Try and strive to follow what you're interested in.
I might be scared from
Touching performance that makes someone feel something is like really hard. I think that's beautiful.
It has come time on Recital to say my thank yous. First of all, how about a round of applause for our brave interviewees for making this entire project possible? I've been dragging it out, so I should also do this announcement now that I should thank Professor Diego Rivera because I am receiving a graduate assistantship to attend the University of Texas at Austin next year. Professor Rivera, if you're watching, thank you. And all of this would not be possible without my parents who traveled up from North Carolina to make this possible. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your unwavering faith and support, advice, dedication, love, and being the best role models I could ask for. Keith and Alexia Rheinhardt, everybody. Thank you to my extended family for coming out from Nashville, Tennessee, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. I can't remember the last time they've gotten to see me perform live, so it's such a treat to have them here. Thank you to all of my professors and teachers, whether it be flute, theory, improv, saxophone, whatever have you. You've made such a big impact on my life. I have thank you cards for all of you because I'm not going to go down the list. So please find me after this concert. I have a wonderful, sloppily handwritten thank you card for you. I tried my best, I promise. Thank you so much to my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend Megan for your support and sacrifice in helping make this project come to life. Thank you to Ben Lober running sound, Ethan Delbeck running the stagehand, and Thomas Tran for running the slides. How about it again for this fantastic band? Jauron Perry on the trumpet. Jauron Perry on the trumpet. Liam Avelluto. Stick around for 1 p.m. to hear his recital. Liam Avelluto. Max Gage on the piano. John Hilliard on the bass. Joe Fielder on the drums. They're so killing they can't help swinging. Thank you so much to all the people who came out today, friends from numerous circles, everyone who's supported, everyone watching on the live stream. You have made me who I am, and I would not be here without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna close this one out, and I know I'm over time, but we're gonna make this last one super quick. Thank you so much for coming. And I have one more question for you. Are you happy people? I said, are you happy people? It's 11 a.m., but let's do this thing. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I know I just, hello, uh-oh, did we lose sound? Oh, we're back, hello, I know I just started clapping. This is one thing that I've wanted to do since I knew I had a senior recital, so please bear with me. Can you sing along with me, just real quick, please, please? Ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba ba da, ba dee da, ba da ba da. That's right, come on, Murray Hall. Ba 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 ba, ba ba da da. There's the happy people, come on. Keep it going. Professor Gage on the piano, Jonathan Hilliard on the bass, Joseph Fielder. My name is Mason Rheinhardt. This was my senior recital, The Moment. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We got to get out of here because we have another entirely different sound setup coming in here. So please, I promise I will say hello to you because you mean so much to me for coming out in the lobby. We have baklava brought all the way from Raleigh, North Carolina, homemade by the Reinhardts. So please enjoy. Thank you all so much for coming. Band and professors eat first, pretty please. Thank you.